Hello guys, welcome back to Chilling with the Smiths. I'm Shando, as you know. First I must take this opportunity to apologize for being absent for so long. But guess what guys, sometimes life happens and you gotta do what you gotta do. So please forgive us. And I sincerely apologize for that. Okay, so guess what? To get our show started again, we're going to do a quick cake. How about that? So here with me I have the necessary ingredients. And of course it's just a simple cake mix that I have here. And with me here I have eggs. So it's 3 eggs. It's 3/4 cups of water, of course a pack of cake mix as I mentioned before, and 3 spoons of butter, margarine. You can melt it if you want, or you can just add it like that. I have here my powered whisk to whisk my cake, of course, and my mixer, as some people know it as. And of course, as Jamaicans, we always like to add a little spice. So I have my nutmeg here with my nutmeg grater that I'm going to just add to it. And that's the ingredients. So guys, let's get started. So guys, remember please to share, like, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. So as I was saying before, we have 3 eggs to start with, and I already put the eggs in. What I usually do is to remove the eyes, of course, the eye from the egg. I think it's a membrane or something like that. What that does, it causes the cake to be raw. So we remove that from it. I already add some of the butter as well, so I'm going to add the additional butter. And of course, as I mentioned before, it was 3 spoons of butter. You can melt the butter if you want to, but then we can just add everything. If you don't want to, you can just add everything and then we just mix everything in. Of course, as we always say, you keep your area clean. Always clean up. So I have the eggs, 3 eggs, 3 spoons of butter, and I have here a 3/4 cup of water. So I'm going to add the water as well. So I'm going to mix everything together, okay guys? I have the cake mix, and the ingredients that I'm giving you is for the cake mix. This cake mix is golden butter. So this is the ingredients for golden butter. If you want to spice it up a little, you can add maybe a cup of flour to it, a little more spice, 1 more egg. So you can make it a bigger cake if you want. Okay, but we're just doing the standard cake right now. So I'm adding the cake mix to it, and then on top of that I'm going to add my little spice, as I mentioned before, as a Jamaican. This is a nutmeg. Just a little dash of it. There is no specific measurement. Maybe I would say a quarter teaspoon is sufficient, not too much. Also, I would add a little dash of vanilla, maybe a teaspoon of vanilla, but not today. So I have my mixture here, and we are going to go slow first. So of course this is a 5-speed turbo. So we will start at 1. And we're going to take our time to blend it in so that it don't spill. Okay guys, so here we go. Here we go, guys. What I would recommend maybe a bigger container. maybe something bigger, so in that case it don't spill and it don't splash. You can take a little time and work it in, guys. Very easy. Just maybe a bigger container. Blending all the ingredients together. That's the cake mix, the 3 eggs, the 3/4 cup of water, the 3 tablespoons, so 3 tablespoons of butter, and so what did I say? The cake mix, the 3 eggs, the 3 tablespoons of butter, the 3/4 cup of water, and I add a little dash of spice, which is the nutmeg. That's Jamaican. And then what I'm doing, I'm mixing everything together to make it into one mixture. Of course, as I mentioned before, this cake mix is the golden butter cake mix. So it's the ingredients for this cake mix. Some people melt the butter, because the instruction is really melted butter, 3 tablespoons of melted butter. But because I'm using this terrible mixture to blend in the ingredients, I'm thinking that we just whisking the butter so easily. Also, I think that would shorten it, guys, not to melt the butter. So you can do a little shorten way. And so to clean around the edge of the bowl, you can use a spatula or of course a wooden spoon, as I'm using here. So I'm cleaning around the bowl, so I clean around the bowl with the wooden spoon. Of course I have a second spoon to maybe remove the excess cake mix, the mixture for the cake, of course. And then we can whisk it a little more, whisk away a little more, make sure that everything is blending. So I'm thinking that we can whisk it. You can use your discretion as it relates to how it looks, because depending on your mixture, or some people use their wooden spoon to do the mixing, or some people use a whisk to do the egg and blending the ingredients, and then use the wooden spoon to mix in everything. Some people just don't have a hand mixer, a powered one. So some people go the manual way, and nothing is wrong with that, because I used to do that. The only thing is, of course, it will take a little longer, but nothing is wrong with that, as long as you have the time, and of course, as long as if that's what you have. So I mix this maybe for a minute and a half to 2 minutes, and then of course when I'm done, I remove these. As I say, we always keep our areas clean. I put that one side to be washed, and then of course I'll clean this don't get wet. And then here with me I have the baking tin, which I add butter to it so that the cake won't stick in the bottom. Okay, so that's how I do it. So people do it different way. I think people have paper that they add to it, just like when you're making cupcakes. But I use the butter, and then what I'll do, I'll pour it in using the wooden spoon to remove the mixture from the bowl. As some people, as I said before, they use a spatula to do such, but then I am using a wooden spoon and it does the same. But you use what you have, guys. Just use what you have. You cannot use what you don't have because you don't have it to use. So I'm using what I have. Some people also use their hand to remove the batter or the mixture from the bowl. Some people use their hand to do it. But the spoon and the spatula, it does the trick. So I'm going to bake this at 350 degree, guys. So it's 350 degree for 24 minutes. Okay. What I'm going to bake it in, rather, I have a little drip in here, guys, that I'm cleaning. What I'm going to bake it in, guys, I'm going to bake it in our air fryer. Of course, our air fryer, it's both oven and the air fryer, so it's 2 in 1. So because this is small, instead of putting it into the big oven, the air fryer is much smaller. So to conserve on electricity, we're going to use the air fryer. Okay, guys? But we're going to use the oven section, which of course is the same air fryer. We're going to put it on oven mode and bake it at 350 degrees for 24 minutes. Okay, guys? Remember, guys, to share, like, and subscribe. Okay, we're going to bake away. Hi, guys. So I'm about to put the cake, well, the mixture, into the oven. As I was saying before, this is an oven and an air fryer. So I'm putting it in for it to bake. It's on 350 degree. That's what we'll bake it on. And also it's just for 24 minutes. So let's set it. And then we close it. And that's it. When it's done, you just make a ding and then we know it's done. So guys, when it's done, I'll show you the outcome, okay? Thank you, guys. See you in a while. Hello guys, welcome back. So the cake is all done. Here it is, guys. The top is golden brown. I'm not so pleased with the shape. I guess the pan have a lot to do with it. But then when we look closer underneath and around, it's not too bad. But it is a taste that matters, right? And it tastes perfect. Trust me. We're going to cut it so that you can see what it looks like inside. Okay, guys? How about that? Okay. So here it is, guys, in 2 halves. As you can see, it came out good. It's still a bit warm. So, yes. So this is it. What you can do in the comments, you can tell us what else you would recommend. Of course, we're open to suggestions. We're no expert here, so you can comment away and let us know your thoughts, your ideas, what you do different. And then next time maybe we can try it. How about that? So guys, thank you so much for joining us. And as I said before, we apologize for being away. But guess what? We're here to stay this time. We promise, okay? So remember to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys. See you next time. See you soon.